What's up, guys? We're gonna be getting the big news. So I'm guessing this will be for tomorrow because today is the end. We did the reset. Oh, there we go. So let's see. Let's see if my prediction were right with the what units we're getting. I keep hearing a lot about these ground battles. The ground battles sound cool, but if it's just like co-op, it's like missed potential. I feel like that what they should do for if you used to the giant unit, that battle becomes a ground battle. But hey, who knows? Let's see. As long as they were to introduce giant units for people to summon for, I think that would be game breaking instead of just some ground battle that is basically another co-op game that we're gonna have to deal with every month, and it's after a while it's like whatever. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Oh, there he transforms. Oh, but it's Saiyan Saga. That kind of sucks. We're getting a new Goku. Oh. Oh! Okay, they're changing the terrain. Oh, there's a new gauge. What's that new gauge? Whoa, what was the new gauge? I just saw it.
That was an exciting announcement to start things off. But hello everyone, I'm Tani, Dragon Ball Legends producer. Thanks for tuning in. Legends battles are expanding from mid-air down to the ground. These new battles where you'll be moving between the ground and the air will be called Dynamic Area Battles. Of course, we have more info about that today, but we'll also be revealing info about new events for the 7th anniversary campaign and even some collabs. There's a
But they weren't walking in the ground. I don't like that.
Worldwide viewership campaign again too. Let's take a look. If this video premiere and the simulcast in Japanese get a combined total of 100,000 views worldwide, all players will get a gift of 1,000 Chrono Crystals.
We definitely doing
It's just
that.
like the campaign for part 1. We'll also reveal a promo code at the end of the show for getting even more Chrono Crystals, so make sure to watch until the end.
Ooh, I want that.
That was a huge reveal right at the start, but remember,
it's a live stream.
there
I
are
could always
3
come back
major
to it.
updates planned for the 7th anniversary year.
Dodoy.
The UI overhaul was the first, and it was released shortly before the anniversary. We said the second was coming during the 7th anniversary campaign, as here it is, Dynamic Area Battles. We'll explain
I'm more worried
Dynamic
about
Area
the
Battles
new
shortly, but
gauge.
of course, those characters in the video you just saw are the new characters for part 2 of the 7th anniversary. We have a ton of info for you about them later.
The Saiyan Saga. Why Saiyan Saga?
Let's start with what Dynamic Area Battles are. It's not that we are adding another special battle mode. General battles in Legends, such as raiding matches, will now be Dynamic Area Battles. Please note that battles in certain other events will not change from the original style.
Okay, but
Dynamic
what's the
area
point of
battles
going
are more than
into
just battles
low area
that
though?
can also take place on the surface. We're adding a number of new battle systems that will be exclusive to Dynamic Area Battles, including Overdrive Mode and Charge Attacks. Let's dive into the details. First, the battle area has been expanded. In Dynamic Area Battles, fighting can now take place on the surface as well as in mid-air. You can move between the 2 areas, and there are special effects such as dust clouds when you're battling on the surface. To switch between the areas, you need to use a special area change attack. That's another new term, but it's actually quite simple. If you tap the screen, after landing a tackle or quick attack, you will perform an area change attack causing both characters to switch areas. If you were in the air, the battle will move to the surface and vice versa. Of course, all characters will be able to use area change attacks. We also plan to add characters with the arts cards that are more powerful on the surface or in the air.
Oh.
So if you have a lot of characters in your party that are more powerful on the surface, then you'll want to fight on the surface as much as you can. Use area change attacks well and gain the upper hand in battle. Next, we have
that's gonna
Overdrive
change
mode.
PvP for sure.
Put simply, Overdrive mode is a temporary power-up that can be activated by filling a special gauge. It's easy to fill up the gauge too. It will fill when you continuously charge ki long enough or when you take damage. The exciting thing is that during Overdrive mode, you can use arts without consuming ki and damage you take will be reduced. Also, the key gauge will change to a special button during Overdrive mode. Tapping that button will let you unleash a powerful new Overdrive attack. After activating an Overdrive attack, a mid-air or surface combo route will be available, so choose the route you want. Once you've picked an option 3 times, your combo route will be complete. Each option will receive a random bonus effect, either a damage boost or health recovery, so pay attention when you're picking. Your opponent will also have options to pick from, and if they pick the same one as you, the bonus effect will be nullified. Some of you might be thinking, that sounds a lot like a Rising Rush,
It
and
does.
actually it's probably helpful to think about it like that. What makes it different from a Rising Rush is that you can receive buffs by picking a different option than your opponent, and as long as you manage to land it, an Overdrive attack is guaranteed to deal damage. Plus, the in-game animation can be different depending on the option you pick, so different options can cause different actions. Be sure to try different combinations. Let's talk about filling up the gauge. Charge up ki by pressing down on the screen, and after a short while, you will begin overcharging and filling the gauge. Look out for the more powerful looking charge animation. Since continuously charging your ki means you will be open to attack, you might be worried that filling the gauge will be quite difficult. Another new component will help with that. While overcharging, you'll automatically cancel out quick attacks, tap attacks, and tackles. Plus,
Oh.
tap shots will be nullified. This makes overcharging a lot easier. That's not all, because the new charge attack component will allow you to launch an attack while you're charging ki. Charge attacks are easy to use. To activate one, just swipe toward your opponent while you're overcharging. You can even combo into an art if you land a charge attack.
Alright, that was a
Whoa,
long
what the
explanation
fuck?
about the new components.
That's gonna
but let's
change
take a look in game so you
PvP
can
so
get a better
badly.
feel for how they work.
The battle has begun. This time it's starting from the surface area. The area that battle starts in will be chosen at random between the surface and mid-air areas. Finding out which area you start in is something to look forward to each time. Let's start off by moving up to the mid-air area. As we explained earlier, you can perform an area change attack by tapping the screen after you land a tackle or quick attack. Alright, let's try using a quick attack to move from the surface to mid-air. Just like that, we performed an extra tap after a quick attack and moved to mid-air. Next, let's use a tackle to change areas back to the surface. By performing an extra tap after a tackle,
Oh, you get
can
more
knock your
damage.
opponent down to the surface. Now, let's try Overdrive mode. The usual key gauge now has the Overdrive gauge showing in the middle, so let's fill it up. Being hit by enemy attacks will also fill the gauge, but we should use overcharging this time. After you charge ki for a certain amount of time, you'll switch to overcharging and eventually enter overdrive mode. We also talked about this
Getting
earlier,
infinite
but
ki
when
is
you
so
enter overdrive
broken.
mode, you'll be in temporary powered up state.
Any unit has
Earlier,
like
we
2
tried
cards, like
overcharging when our ki was at 0, but if you charge ki while it's full,
plus 2 card draw
instead
speed
of
will
normal
be
ki charging,
insane
you'll start
because
overcharging
you have
right
so
away.
much key.
Another thing we mentioned earlier is that tap shots will be nullified, and tap attacks, tackles, and quick attacks will automatically be cancelled out while you are overcharging. Let's take a look. First, a tap shot. Like that, it gets nullified. Now for a quick attack. As you saw, it got cancelled out automatically, and for good measure, here's a tackle. it also got cancelled out automatically. Overcharging has defensive aspects that make it harder to interfere with. Moving on, we have the new charge attack that can be performed while overcharging. Simply swipe in the direction of your opponent while you're overcharging, and a charge attack will activate. With a charge attack, you can even do this. If it lands, you can combo into an art. That means you can start a combo and go on offense right from a charge
But
attack.
is it long animation?
Charge
Like, is
attacks
they
come out pretty
vanish?
fast, so if you see your opponent overcharging and let your guard down, they might get you. Don't let that happen. Alright, let's enter overdrive mode once more.
Yeah, but what if they use a strike and you try to use
You're
overcharge
in a kind
attack?
of powered up state. And your ki won't go down, meaning you can freely launch arts attacks. What's more, your defenses will go up, meaning you'll be powered up on offense and defense. Here's another new thing to try while in overdrive mode: an overdrive attack. The gauge has changed to a button, so just tap it, and an overdrive attack will activate. Two options have appeared on screen. The red option is a damage boost, and the blue option is health recovery. This time, let's pick health recovery for each one.
Oh, you
They
heal.
all succeeded, and we've
Whoa.
recovered health. Also, a special animation will play if an overdrive attack causes an enemy character to be defeated or wins the match. Let's see it for ourselves. We'll get into overdrive again and unleash an overdrive attack.
Ooh, I got the chills. This is gonna be annoying to deal
When
with
the
in the
opponent is
beginning.
defeated,
Oh,
an intense terrain destroying animation plays.
alright.
So what do you think? If you defeat an enemy or win the match, special animations will play. So be sure to try defeating enemies with an overdrive attack. With the addition of dynamic area battles, you'll be able to enjoy Legends in a whole new way.
Yeah,
Let's
no.
move on though. You've all been
It changes
waiting for it.
PvP.
Here is the new character info. Take a look.
Nappa. Nappa.
Excellent soil for Cybermen. Well, go on! Let's play! Final present for
Yeah, is it almost like a attack switch?
for the great
Or he
Nappa.
summons them and then until they don't get defeated. Oh, come on. That's cool, but still, Saiyan Saga for anniversary? Like, seriously? Okay, Secession.
I'll take care of this.
Oh, self-destruct, so you might not be able to get a revival if you use a revival character.
This technique! I'm settling this! Eat this! I avenged you, Chaozu.
Low ranker, elite, whatever. You can be anyone. It's called hard work.
Let me show you a wall that you will never have the ability to scale through effort alone.
I'm not too crazy about Saiyan Saga. I'll summon, but I'm not that crazy for them.
Put in some effort.
Vegeta has to transform
Feeble.
into a great ape. And not for the Legend Limited. There we go. He's a revival. Great ape.
Prepare to die.
Oh no, he's not.
Get lost. Don't
But
fail
you-
me now, body.
You know that's a revival.
Right here. Get real. Solar flare.
Whoa.
Obliterate you. Challenging me was your first mistake, and unfortunately for you, it proved to be your last. And I won't lose.
God damn. The spinning around him was cool. As he's looking around and Goku's just spinning around him, flying.
Man, he was really something.
Alright. That windscreen is pretty cool. But still, I don't know. He did not turn into a giant. So much missed opportunity. Like, yeah,
You might have figured this out from the trailer at the start of this video, but the second part of the 7th anniversary will see Sparking Nappa and Sparking Tien and Chaos, along with Legends Limited Vegeta and Legends Limited Goku from episode Saiyan Saga Z. The stage that was shown in the trailer is where
I
the
don't know,
upcoming
guys.
Goku and Vegeta has their first face-off. When you think of the fierce battle between those two in the mountain area, you might think of rocks being destroyed or the ground getting shattered. These memorable battle effects are only possible when fighting on the surface, so this was the ideal stage for creating the new surface battle animations. Because of that, this mountain stage was the first one we worked on during the development of dynamic area battles. And we also decided to release Goku and Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga to go along with this mountain stage to celebrate the first ever dynamic area battle stage.
I guess,
Plus, these
but
new characters will have new abilities that are related to dynamic area battles. Dynamic area battles are coming tomorrow, and there are more stages than just the mountain stage you saw today. We also plan to add more in the future, so keep an eye out for them. Let's get right into looking at Nappa's abilities. Take a look at this gameplay video.
I kinda wanna see what Goku and Vegeta do. Like, why would you summon for them?
Check this out.
Alright.
Where do you see what these little kids do?
I'm guessing you can summon Cybermans now.
Eat this.
And it's crazy because they can self-destruct, so they could be pretty dangerous. They have an ult.
Won't let you have your way. Let's play. Final present for ya. Guess I overdid it a bit.
They should have given Nappa that
Nappa's
electricity
element
power
is
he
yellow, and
has.
the Z ability 3 will buff Episode Saiyan Saga Z, Tag Saiyan, and Tag Frieza Force allies. Before we get into Nappa's abilities, we should mention that Nappa, as well as the other new characters, will have art scars that are stronger depending on which area they're used in, either in mid-air or on the surface.
That's
Nappa
gonna be
has a
so.
blast art scar.
That's gonna be annoying
that
to
will reduce the
remember, man.
enemy's ki
I'll
by
be
50 on
honest.
hit when in the high area, or in other words, when in mid-air.
Yeah.
It will take some time to learn, but you can take advantage of this card in a variety of ways,
Yeah, it's
such
good,
as by
but
using
still.
it to finish combos, in order to prevent your opponent from overcharging. Now, it's time to introduce Nappa's biggest feature. By using a special art, Nappa can summon a Saiyaman onto the battlefield. This is a completely new kind of ability. Some of you might be wondering how it works. The first and second time you use a special art, a Saiyaman will be summoned, and you'll continue the fight as the Saiyaman. That means, counting both Nappa and the two Saiyaman you summoned with special arts, you can fight with a total of 3 characters. The Saibai-men
Oh,
have low
no.
stats, but they have a main ability that you can use just 5 counts after switching in.
That's
This main ability lets you
Oh,
draw
this
and
character
awaken
might be
arts
broken.
that notifies elements disadvantages. So you can aim to self-destruct and deal big damage. When a Saibai-man is defeated, you'll switch back to Nappa and continue the fight. The details are on screen now, but you'll switch to a Saibai-man with the first and second special arts, then switch back to Nappa and continue the fight when a Saibai-man is defeated, or it uses self-destruct. From the third time onward, Nappa's special arts will become a wide-range one that will draw a card and restore some ki. You'll want to make the most out of those Saibai-men during each fight.
switch
Let's
back
look at
to
a few of
Nappa.
Nappa's
So
other
that has to
powerful
be for
abilities.
both of them.
Nappa has extra effects that activate up to 3 times when charging covered. The first 3 times you cover change, you'll destroy 2 of your opponent's cards. It's great for stopping combos. Plus, when Nappa is defeated, the health of allies with certain tag will be restored, and they'll get a buff to damage. So after you've used all 3 cover changes and both Saibai-men, Nappa can still support allies. That's all we had to share about Nappa. This is a uniquely fun character, so we hope you give it a try.
Yeah, no,
Next,
I'm gonna
we
sign
have
for
Tien
him. He
and
sounds
Chaozu.
pretty interesting.
Brace yourself.
They had to make him really interesting.
This technique.
Take a break.
Let's do
That
it,
tech
Chaozu.
is gonna be interesting because he's summoning. You're gonna get 2 backup units, even if they're easy to kill. If you do a combo and you use self-destruct, that is sentimental. Especially if you get a revival. I'm pretty sure revivals cannot revive. There goes the Pokemon.
I'm settling this. Eat this.
I'm not too crazy about Saiyan Saga, but seeing the tech that they're adding these characters, it might be good.
Tien and
Plus
Chaozu,
everything they
element is
added.
purple, and Z Ability 3 will buff Episode Science Saga Z, Element Purple, and Element Red allies. Tien and
That's
Chaozu
smart.
also have an arts card
Ah,
that is
but in the
stronger
low
in a
area.
specific area.
Oh my god.
In this case, it's Strike
This
Arts
area
card
shit is
that
gonna be
reduces
annoying.
the enemy's ki by 50 on hit when you're in the low area, which is on the surface. Like with Nappa's, try to take advantage
Yeah.
of this card's effects
So they
by
cannot do the
finishing combos
charge.
with it and more. Tien and Chaozu's greatest trait is Succession, similar to Legend Limited Super
You know
Saiyan
that you
Gohan
cannot
and
play
Trunks
passive
unit.
anymore.
Released in January. This unit starts the battle as a tag character, but when defeated, the fight continues as just Tien, who revives with 70% health. When Tien and Chaozu activate Succession, Chaozu latches onto the enemy and explodes to deal major damage. Don't let Chaozu's sacrifice be in vain. Rise up as Tien and face your opponent once more. This character's strength also lies in the fighting style that makes use of abnormal conditions.
Paralysis!
Using a special art with
Everyone
Tien will
complain
increase the
about
chance of
Daima.
inflicting
There
heavy
you go.
wounds upon
There you
landing a
go.
Strike arts hit, while for Chaozu, using one will increase
All
the
the
chance of
Daima
inflicting
haters.
paralyze
There you go.
upon landing a blast arts hit. Tien and Chaozu's special move arts boosts special move damage against targets with abnormal conditions. So use a combo of arts after a special arts to inflict abnormal conditions on your opponent, then unleash a boosted
Yeah.
special move arts at the end.
You have
for
30
some
chance,
serious
percent
damage.
chance to give
What's more, after reaching
paralysis.
Succession, Tien will inherit Chaozu's effects.
Even
so
better.
using a special arts will also increase the chance
Main
of
ability on
inflicting
blast
paralyzed
or
upon
his
landing a blast
paralyzed
arts hit.
infliction
The main
chance
ability also
50%.
triggers the same effects as special arts that boost your chances of inflicting abnormal conditions.
Yeah.
But it also lets you draw special move arts.
I'm so
making
glad
this
that they're
combo
doing
of
shit
abnormal
like this.
conditions
Make a
and special
really
move
meta
arts
team
even
so
stronger.
the people complain about
Not
Daima
only
have
that,
something
they
else to
have
complain
other
about.
strong effects like the healing and combo potential.
I love
unique
that.
To characters
Yeah,
that
I'm actually
tag
happy
switch.
they're doing something toxic.
You'll find yourself fighting with the same fur.
Saiyan Saga is gonna become the biggest toxic team.
So be sure to.
So I want to see people complain about it. I'm gonna go
Alright,
ahead and I'm gonna
next
just
up
be
is
spamming
Legend
them
Limited
just to
Vegeta.
fuck with people because I'm tired of people crying like little bitches. The Legends community has become a bunch of whiny babies. Alright, so what Vegeta does. Oh, by the way, you can't play passively anymore because then the other person can just sit there and charge. So UI players gonna have to really step up their game. Yeah, that's a revival. I can't believe they're actually making. It seems like both of them gonna be revivals. But with the self-destruct, you can kind of get away with getting rid of the revival, right? And even the succession. Bro, this is so fucked up. How he grabbed Goku by the neck like that. That LF is so like. That LF is like LF is just disrespectful as shit. Who the fuck grabs you by the neck? Boom.
Vegeta's element is green, and the Z ability 3 will buff Ally, Episode Saiyan Saga Z, Tag, Powerful Opponent, and Tag Saiyan. When Vegeta is in the high area or mid-air, in other words, one of the Blast Arts cards can provide a 50% boost to blast damage inflicted. You'll definitely want to use that Blast Arts card in the high area as much as you can. Vegeta has incredible abilities for taking hits, but is also an attacker that can string together combos and make effective use of charging ki. This character has a unique gauge that increases when you charge ki, and using a strike or blast arts when it's full will boost your damage inflicted and draw speed. The starter ability even gives a massive
before and after reviving
ki recovery, so Vegeta can charge ki very quickly. As we mentioned earlier, that makes it easier to start overcharging, which occurs when your ki is at 100. Characters with the charge type unique gauge are a great fit to use in dynamic area battles since you can aim for overcharging as you build the unique gauge. Moving on, let's look at special move arts. The first time you use one, you'll get a massive one-time boost of 150% in total to special move damage inflicted. That means you can unleash some serious firepower at the beginning of the battle. As you can see, Vegeta has a variety of attack type abilities, but this character also has
I didn't even read that. What the
ability.
fuck?
After being KO'd, this character will revive with 70% health one time. Vegeta is a great candidate for absorbing devastating attacks in the Saiyan Saga or powerful opponent party. Vegeta also has solid defensive options against regular attacks, such as destroying arts cards and reducing ki.
I love how they literally didn't even mention nullify paralysis.
Remember that you can reset the activation
which is like the biggest thing there.
This effect when your unique gauge is full. The abilities themselves will become slightly easier to use after reviving, but one of this character's distinct aspects is that it will also get a new main ability in special arts.
There we go.
Your special arts post revival will, just like before, nullify special cover changes, draw a card, and activate other powerful effects, but it will now also nullify element disadvantages. That means this special arts can give you a chance to bash your enemy with combo firepower,
and that's a green card.
About their element.
I mean, that's a AoE green card, ability, by the way.
It will restore 100% of your vanishing gauge and draw you a special move arts card. Recover your vanishing gauge at the most opportune moment, then break out that special move arts.
Oof.
Now let's check out Legend
EP
Limited
is gonna
Goku.
be crazy. These characters already are real strong. And I feel like Goku is another revival. I like that.
Low ranker, elite, whatever. You can beat anyone. It's called hard work.
Let me show you a wall that you will never have the ability to scale through effort alone.
Whoa, what the shit?
Don't fail me now, body.
Wait, is this a transformation or is it a revival? It didn't look like a revival, so it might be a transforming character. I just hope it's not timed. Like the Kaioken isn't timed. That'll be stupid. Yeah, no, he's not a revival. Never mind. I thought, but no. Let's see what Goku does, because right now Vegeta sounds like the best. Because he's a revival. Revivals are so, like, crazy.
Man, he was really something.
Is he gonna be purple? To counter Vegeta.
Goku's element is
red,
and the Z ability 3 will buff episodes.
Will you like Goku running around? Is that a good idea?
Family allies. Goku has a Strike Arts card that buffs Strike Arts damage inflicted by 50% when used in the low area, or in other words, on the surface.
I honestly don't think these
Goku
cards
won't
are like
require
that
any
good.
complex
Like they're
strategies
good, but
and
you're not
will
gonna be
strong
able to be
even if
switching
you
back
just
and forth to
start
use them.
swinging at your opponent. Plus, this character also has solid defenses, so it's very well balanced. With the main ability,
Balance,
you can
okay.
activate Kaioken, but the difference in abilities isn't too big, and both forms are easy to use. Let's start by discussing the strengths that are shared before and after activating Kaioken. First is the sustained damage type unique gauge. The unique gauge charges every time Goku is hit with an arts attack. When it
Okay.
becomes full, it will be consumed to activate defensive abilities, like nullifying the element's disadvantage for incoming damage, destroying enemy cards, and reducing ally substitution counts. Next is this character's versatility at the start of battle. Based on the number of times Goku enters the battlefield, you'll get buffs to both damage inflicted and the unique gauge's charge rate. On the first and second entries, your damage inflicted will increase by 100%, and the unique gauge's charge
That
rate
sounds crazy.
will also increase by 100%.
First and second
That
time.
means Goku can dish out very high damage even at the start of battles, but the unique gauge will also charge more quickly, allowing you to activate its defensive effects more easily too. Plus, landing strike or blast arts allows you to draw cards up to 2 times. So use command chaining together with your high initial damage inflicted to unleash a fearsome offense. Last is the special move arts. On hit, these special move arts increase ki recovery by an amazing 100%.
Yeah, so you can
Just
use
like
the
Vegeta, increasing ki recovery
Yeah,
will make it
the
easy
charge
to begin
thing.
overcharging.
Overcharge,
So
there
try
you
your
go.
best to activate overdrive mode. Landing a special move art and then charging your ki can be a powerful play. Now, let's talk about strengths after activating Kaioken. First, upon activating Kaioken, Goku's battlefield
Oh,
entry
I just
counts will
realized
be
something.
reset,
I'll tell you guys
and
in
the
a
damage
moment.
boost based on it will start from the beginning. Increase your damage by 100% at a critical moment and show no mercy. Moving on, Goku's special arts is Solar Flare, and it can inflict flash on the enemy on hit. It will
Oof.
even nullify elements' disadvantages, so you can stop your opponent's actions, then
Oof.
land a massive blow or a devastating combo.
No, Rising
Finally,
Rush.
onto the main ability. Using it will draw a special move arts card, but also give you an uncancelable boost to special moves arts damage. So pair it together with Flash and try to KO the enemy. To wrap things up, a lot of you are probably wondering about a certain scene from the trailer. This will happen only if neither character has transformed. But when a Dokabaki impact is triggered between this upcoming new Goku and the Vegeta we talked about earlier, you'll be able to see a special in-game animation.
Oh.
Actually, both Goku and Vegeta have special abilities for Dokabaki impacts. If you win the Dokabaki impact,
That's
damage
cool.
inflicted will be increased by 50%. That's not all, because when Goku beats Vegeta, you'll draw a special move arts, and when Vegeta beats Goku, you'll inflict the enemy with 3 substitution counts. Powerful effects like these will activate for the victor of Dokabaki impacts
Oh.
between Goku and Vegeta. You're certain to feel the tension. These are Dokabaki impacts you won't want to lose. Make sure you trigger them and see the intensity for yourself.
Oh wow.
So we are doing a double step up summon this time again. Plus, for part 2, we'll be doing 3 times Z power for these summons as well. This time
That's good.
from June 18th to July 9th, the amount of Z power you get from these summons will be tripled. You can get tons of Chrono Crystals during the 7th anniversary
I already got like
campaign
42,000 or
from the
43.
and late missions and more.
So I'm gonna have them
Don't
at
forget
least at
that the web
7
store
stars.
is now open, so make sure you play the summon during the Triple Z power period and limit break your characters. And with the addition of these new characters,
Alright.
the opening song from
So
Dragon
what I
Ball
just
Z,
remember, you know how they did
Character
a
will be
change where
added
when
to
you're
the game
charging,
during
you're
the
able to
campaign.
sidestep while
We
charging?
made some new
Something like
BGM
that they
this
did?
time as well.
Well,
They put a lot of
like you
effort
could
into
still
the
hold
BGM.
charging and then sidestep. I
sure
think
you
before
give it
you
a
had to
listen
let
as
go
you
of charging
play.
to sidestep.
Also,
That's
we
why
will
they did
reveal
it for the
new
overdrive.
dynamic area battle as well
Very
as
smart.
the new characters. We've still got a bunch more for you today, so please don't go anywhere.
All right.
Next up is
Okay.
an event exclusive character.
Event exclusive.
Gohan Kid from episode Science Saga Z is
Ah,
coming
but
as
is he
an
gonna be any
event-exclusive
good, though?
character. If 60 counts have passed since the start of battle, then when Gohan enters the battlefield, element disadvantages will be nullified.
Alright.
And one time only, the enemy will be inflicted with no switching. With abilities like these, Gohan is particularly strong later in the battle. Also, landing a blast arts will boost blast damage inflicted and inflict all enemies with 2 substitution counts, making Gohan a character with powerful blast arts attacks. You can collect Z power through this event, so
Or is it
definitely
gonna be
aim to
stackable
limit
or only a
break.
one-time thing onto the Switch?
Separate from the ongoing non-stop raid,
Yeah,
we'll be
1500.
holding a special raid. Actually, this special raid is connected to the main story part 17 book 5. The raid this time is special. The number of bosses you can face will increase depending on how far you've progressed through the main story. There are 3 bosses in total, and you can unlock each one by clearing
shit.
parts 2, 4,
I haven't
and 6
finished the
of main
story. I'm not that far. I'm like in part
other
17 or
words,
16.
You can access the full raid if you've cleared through part 6.
Oh,
These
oh,
bosses
I don't
have
care
tons
about
of
that.
health, so it
Oh,
will take
yeah, no, I'm
everyone's
really
health
far.
to defeat them. Join the raid and lend Shallot your strength. Also, the bosses won't all appear at once, but will be unlocked over time on specific dates.
Oh, okay. I
So,
meant like in the
if
same
you
battle,
haven't
3
progressed
bosses.
far enough in the main story,
You
now
have
is
time.
the perfect
There
chance
you
to
go.
catch up. After the campaign, the non-boss stages will be available as Part 17 Book 5 in the main story. So
Alright.
if you'd like to revisit the story later, don't worry. Even those who haven't progressed to the latest main story chapter can still take part. Don't miss your chance to play during the 7th anniversary campaign. We are holding Anniversary Super Space Time Duel, the special season of PvP raiding matches, where the strongest player of the anniversary is decided. The event will be held in 2 seasons. Not only can you earn up to 1000 Chrono Crystals combined through exchanges from both seasons' exchange shops, but if you finish both seasons at Godly rank, you'll earn a special honorary title. Battle
I
hard
never go
and
for
aim
those.
to become the 7th anniversary
Especially with all the
strongest
new
fighter.
changes, I am
As
not.
for the
I'm not
ongoing
dealing with that
anniversary
shit.
treasure battle,
I'll try to
more
be
Chrono
top
Crystals
10,000,
have been
that's it.
added to the exchange shop. If you
Or even, I
obtained
might
all
even
of the ones available,
stop that for a
remember to
little
jump
bit.
back in.
The game just changed. That is not nothing bad. It's just like you gotta learn this
won't
new
be coming
system.
for a little longer, but we'll be holding season 2 of Worldwide Team Battle, which was
Alright.
held for the first time during part 1 of the 7th anniversary campaign. Just like last time, the 2 teams will be decided based on your answers to a simple question. This time the question is, which would you rather be born into? Song family or
Come on,
Vegeta clan?
everyone's gonna go
Like
Sun
the last
Family.
one, we
Sun
think this
Family.
is a pretty tough question. What
It's
would it
Sun-
be like
Sun
to
Family.
have Goku as a parent? What about Vegeta?
Come
Thinking
on.
about it is pretty fun. Choose whichever you think is best.
At least
To participate in
Goku
this
may not
worldwide
be in
team
there,
battle,
but come
just
on, he's
unlock
the
the mission That
strongest.
feels right for you. Unlike the first season, the ticket used to unlock a mission can be received just by logging in during the team selection period. Once the competition period begins, you can see both teams' progress in real time, so work together with your team and aim to earn the most points.
I don't know.
Of
This
course,
is
there
gonna
are
be
medals you
crazy.
can get from your team's win-loss rewards, as well as from the missions, and those medals
Damn,
can be used.
I still
to
can't believe
exchange for
Saiyan
awesome
Saga.
rewards.
I
You
am.
won't want to miss out.
It makes sense. They started the game is basically new, so they're gonna start with Saiyan Saga.
It will also be a while before this one is held, but we will be holding a special 7th anniversary version of Ultra Space Time Rush. There
Yeah.
will be 7 rushes in total, and the battle bonus characters for each respectively will be those with the 1st to 7th anniversary tags.
Alright.
For a limited time, these characters will have a special tag, so use it as a filter to find them quickly. You can get a ton of Zenkai Rush medals and Rush
I
medals.
literally just do
So
it
make use of
auto.
battle
I
bonus
always do the
characters
auto.
to clear these rushes.
I don't even
Next
do the
is an
rushes
event
myself
from
anymore.
which you can earn Chrono Crystals every day.
Champion bonus. Oh, Hercule.
Champion bonus is coming. Clear a stage each day to get Chrono Crystals.
Yeah, like 50,
It will be
I
held
guess.
across 10 days, and you'll be able
Yeah.
to earn a total
500,
of 500
10
Chrono
times 5,
Crystals.
50.
Don't forget to play each day and get them all.
What else? What else? Oh, the balls.
We announced the results for part 1 the other day.
Yeah, I only got like 2.
But how many of you picked a winning number in Anniversary Chance Time?
I got 17 and
The winning number
87.
this time are the ones displayed on this slide. You can exchange winning balls for prize tickets at the exchange shop, and those prize tickets can then be exchanged for all kinds of rewards.
Yeah.
The items have various exchange periods, so if you picked a winning number, don't forget to make your exchanges. But wait, we'll be holding
Yeah, a
Anniversary
second
Chance
one.
Time Part 2. If you didn't win a Part 1, you still have a shot. Make sure you collect tickets and exchange for chance balls before the winning numbers are drawn.
I got it.
Other
I got it.
events are being held too. You can continue to get Z-Power from Choice Battle, and Hoi Poi features amazing prizes like Chrono Crystals this time.
Alright.
We're also still giving out 500 Chrono Crystals each week during the 7th anniversary period,
Oh, I didn't even notice
so
that.
don't forget to claim them from your
Damn,
gift
they're
box.
giving a lot. They're being very generous.
Now let's talk about new equipment. A very special character is finally getting an exclusive equipment. Take a look. Shallot's Platinum equipment is
Oh,
coming.
Charlotte.
Normally, Platinum equipment is only released for Ultra characters, but this time is an exclusive equipment that can be used by
Oh,
Shallot.
alright.
You're probably curious about how to get it. It's available
I'm
from
curious
a
what
Platinum
it
equipment
does.
mission that can be cleared by completing a specific part of the main story. It's an incredibly powerful piece of equipment, so you'll definitely want to take this opportunity to progress through the main
Bro,
story.
to see Charlotte
There's
come back
different
into PvP
exclusive
would be
equipment
amazing.
for Shallots already, so be sure to use them together. Of course, there's more equipment that we
The
plan to
Ultra
release during the
upgrade
7th anniversary
bonanza.
campaign. Starting tomorrow, there's another week-long equipment Ultra Upgrade Bonanza 2. When that's over, there will still be Mega Upgrade Bonanzas, so you'll always get a bonus to equipment upgrades. This is the perfect time to upgrade and try and get the best equipment you can.
Next, we have some collabo info. Previously, we mentioned there would be 3 collabo in total of celebrate the 7th anniversary, and we've already
Three
revealed
what?
info about 2 of them, Fusion World and SH Figures. Today, we are going to reveal the final collabo. Take a look.
Wait, what were
Peggy
you talking
12.
about? I didn't catch that part. I'm sorry. I didn't understand. Barking Zero.
My body's itching for a fight. Too bad!
Oh, wow.
This'll be a massacre!
I need to start playing that game again. I never finished it. I'm gonna see if I do that soon.
Really think you can beat me? Let's make this a fun one, old man. Don't hold back on me.
Yo.
Otherwise, what's the point?
He's disrespectful, man.
Slowpoke! Well, what are you waiting for?
I was part of the Special Force once. Guess we both have beliefs we can't turn our backs on.
Here you
Oh,
go!
that look cool.
Take this!
Yo, that seemed like how Goku did to Frieza, and that's from Cell versus
Feeble little mind understand what it
Vegeta.
is to face me in combat.
You'll die here and now, Frieza! By my Saiyan hand! Here!
Alright, is he gonna transform? Like, how many transformation he's gonna have?
Show me the savage deep within. I'll die before I turn tail.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
There you have it. In celebration of Legends 7th anniversary, Charlotte, the Legends original character, is joining Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is a 3D fighting action game available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and Steam that let you make great use of unique Dragon Ball techniques. employ character distinctive
They
abilities
should make a
and
crossplay, though.
characteristics. Transform
Something they should
into
be
a Super
doing.
Saiyan, turn the tide of battle in an instant by charging your ki to the limit and unleashing a powerful special move and much more. This game rarely lets you enjoy the kind of dramatic battles you remember from the series.
In Sparking Zero, all characters have 2 blast special moves that can be fired off after charging up ki, as well as one ultimate blast that's like a super special move.
The ultimate blast is the similar
are
as the
wall
Rising
cannon,
Rush.
a long-range blast, and a meteor break, a forward charging blast, and that makes for a well-balanced character.
Alright.
The ultimate blast will be familiar to Dragon Ball Legends players, because it's Rising Rush. It features cool animations reminiscent of Legends and deals big damage. We hope you're excited to try
But
it.
can he
You
transform?
can download Shallot and standalone DLC, but it will also be added as part of the Season Pass, which includes 3 other content packs in total. So, if you already own the Season Pass, you're all set to get Shallot. And
I
that
have
even
it.
includes early access. 2 BGM tracks from Dragon Ball Legends are also planned to be added to the game, as
Alright.
part of a free update when Shallot is released. We hope you enjoyed those too. You're all probably wondering when Shallot will be available. Season Pass holders will get early access starting on June 24th, and digital sales will start June 27th. We hope you all enjoy playing as Shallot in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero 2.
Yeah, but where's the
We're even planning
transformation?
to release a video on the official Dragon Ball YouTube channel featuring Legends and Sparking Zero producers battling each other using Shallot. Be sure to check it out.
That's all we have to share about the collab with Sparking Zero, but remember that the Charlotte and Giblet decks for Fusion World went on sale June 14th JST.
I didn't know Charlotte was that
Also,
popular, I'll be
FH
honest.
Figures, Charlotte
Well,
and
I know
Giblet
he's an
are
original
up for
character, but
pre-order
still.
right now on Premium Bandai USA. They are limited run and made to order, so pre-order them while you still can. And there's more. To celebrate the
Oh,
7th
Giblet and
anniversary,
Charlotte, huh?
Totaro Sensei has drawn a new illustration of Charlotte and Giblet. Last time, he drew Ultra Instinct Goku and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Evolved Vegeta, but this time he took a very powerful scene of the twins attacking together and drew something unbelievably cool for us.
Alright.
And that's all the 7th anniversary campaign info we have for you today. There are 4 new characters coming, but we really want you all to try the new battle where you can switch between surface and air. We've been planning dynamic area battle for years now, and our goal was to let players enjoy battles that feel more like Dragon Ball. The whole team is thrilled to bring them to you during the 7th anniversary campaign. It's a whole new kind of battle in Legends, and we hope you enjoy. It's not the last update for Legends 7th anniversary year though. We are continuing to
Oh,
work
man,
on
what
the
is
UI,
part 3
and there's
gonna
one
be?
last major update coming. We hope you are excited for more info. The 7th anniversary is still underway, and we have plenty more planned to make it as exciting as possible. We hope you'll stick around. Finally, as we mentioned at the start of this video, we have a promo code you can use
Oh,
to
yeah,
grab
yeah.
some Chrono Crystals. Here it is.
Let me take a picture of
Please
it.
follow the instruction on screen.
It's just
Go to the web
Overdrive.
store, enter the promo code,
Overdrive.
and receive your gift.
Alright,
You can
alright.
receive it starting now. However, during periods of high traffic, you may not be able to access the web store.
I'll take a
in order
picture
to
of
claim the
it, but it's
Chrono
just
Crystals.
Overdrive.
If that happens, please wait a while and try again. There's still
I'll
plenty
do
of
that
time
later.
left, so make sure you
I have a
enter the
lot
code
of
during the
Chrono
claim
Crystal. I
period
don't have
when
to
you
like
have a
go too
moment.
crazy.
Just a reminder, but in order to use the web store, you'll need to set up data
Yeah, I learned how
transfer
to use a
settings
web
in the
store
app
because of
using the
Nate.
Bandai Namco
Nate
ID. If you
went
already
over all
have,
that.
Remember to confirm your
And I got some
account
free
info. And if you
Chronos
haven't,
thanks to him.
Use this chance to get everything set up. If you're not sure how, please see the video we released about using the web store.
And with that, we've reached the end. Get ready for Dynamic Area Battle tomorrow, and of course, the continuation of the 7th anniversary campaign. Bye!
Peace out. I forgot his name. But peace out. Toshi number 2. Alright. I will tell you guys. So, was that it? I want to make sure it's it. Because you know how sometimes we'll let it play until it plays something else just in case. So, oh man. So very different from what I was expecting. I didn't think we are gonna do Saiyan Saga. I really thought that part 2 was gonna be like I said, it would be like giant battle. And then I'm just making sure it doesn't go to another video. I thought it was gonna be a giant character, not giant battle. Like I thought that you'll get the first giant character, and I thought that taking 2 slots and stuff like that would have been cool. They are immune to Rising Rush, stuff like that. I thought it was gonna be something cool, and I thought it was gonna be more like what is the Cell Max? So it'll be like movie saga. So you get like Cell Max, and then you get like the future, and then you get Broly for part 3. But now I don't even know. Like now it's really hard to really know, because wow, they did like a big ass change there. The characters don't seem too bad. Maybe I'll do a video. I'll see if you guys want to look at those videos. I'll probably do a review of the stats of each character when the information comes out, just to give it a try myself and see if you guys like it. But for right now, I'll tell you right now, the dynamic battle of going into the sky and into the land or surface, as they call it, it's not bad. It's actually a pretty cool idea. I noticed that you get extra damage, so you know if you do send the character up or down, they do get hit more. So your tap attacks and quick attacks are more powerful than it used to be. From the little bit I saw, because when Vegeta hit the ground, he got more damage. I'm not sure how you get the damage higher when you get hit up. I forgot, but it doesn't matter. So that's that. The cars where it has more effects, whether you're up or bottom, like surface or mid air, they're not bad. They're not bad cars, and it's not a bad idea. It's just gonna be something else to worry about. Like if they want the game to be simple for the new players, it's gonna be hard for new players, and it's gonna be hard for even us, the veterans. Again, I'm not complaining. I like the new stuff, because right now all of this is gonna change whether you have a good character or not. Why? Because you could make it. You could do a turn into the battle, but you could turn the tables. There we go. When you do that overdrive. Another thing that I really like about the overdrive mode is that you basically can't play passively. Like if you're a Goku and you're just standing there in the back, you're fucked, because now you start charging your ki, you hit the 100, you start hitting overdrive, and then the only thing you could do is get close to the opponent and then try to land a strike or blast, and that could leave you open, because if you could anticipate after a while, you could use PV, or you're gonna have to try to blast from far, from long range, and that's not gonna go good for you either. So there's a few things that it does help. So you won't be able to just sit there and be passive, because the other player will go ahead and start charging. And again, you could just swipe while charging and do a vanish. So that's going to be something interesting to deal with. Let me see. Character-wise, I'm pretty sure I'm missing some stuff. I'm not good at remembering everything, I'll be honest. But character-wise, Nappa seems to be a really fun character to play as, which is really interesting that he's going to be such a cool character. Because not only do you get the self-destruct, which if I'm not mistaken, not only would that nullify endurance, but it should nullify revival, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, right? Or it was only Beerus to nullify revival. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we go through these stats in the description. But I thought that self-destruct did also nullify revival, but I might be wrong. But anyway, you could get 2 Cybermans and cause self-destruct, which is going to be really powerful, and then you use Nappa, so he's going to become very toxic. Plus, you have 3 characters to deal with, so it's like having like 2 revivals or 2 whole life bar stuff. So that's pretty fun to use. The Chaozu and Tien Secession doesn't sound so bad. It's pretty cool, and again, self-destruct, so you get for sure a guarantee of self-destruct. The only thing is that those people that were complaining about Daima, well, you're gonna have now like a character that also have a chance to inflict some paralysis. Especially if I'm not mistaken, after his main, he gets like 15 timer counts of 50% paralysis. So yeah, you're most likely gonna get some paralysis there. So that's why I'm saying, like, those players that complain so much about every meta and it's like, if Super Saiyan 2 came out, Ultra Super Saiyan 2, when he came out, he was really good and everyone complained about him, and then Majin Vegeta, then I have no idea who else, and Daima. And it's like, those players, again, I don't want to be a broken record on this, but it's like, I see so many people in the community complaining about that, and it's like, just enjoy the game. Like, either you get better or just uninstall the game, because the developers are always gonna release characters that are gonna, any newer character is gonna probably be good for a few meta. Like, these characters most likely, and I think part 2 characters are better than part 1, because part 1 is just the basic characters. But now with part 2, you have the Cyberman who could help you deal with UI. You have the whole change in battle system, which will really help you deal with UI. Vegeta, no one really cares about Vegeta like that. And the funny thing is, if I'm not mistaken, Cyber Nappa is yellow, so it's even worse for Vegeta. Then you have Etienne and Chaozu, which are basically a succession. So you have a revival right there. Plus, they can hit you with paralysis. Then you have Vegeta, who has not only a unique gauge that helps him go time neutral a few times, and Goku too, if I'm not mistaken, but besides that, he's a revival. And if I'm not mistaken, his green card is AoE, similar to Nappa when he uses up all the Cybermans. So you have AoE characters again, AoE green card characters, and then you have like a really broken unit, and then you have Goku, who seems to be like a really high damage dealer that has a transformation when he goes to Kaioken. So, in other words, to me, it's like, right now, part 2 characters are gonna overshadow, like, big time part 1. And not only that, doesn't Goku get like just for showing up twice, he gets 100 and 100 to 200 more damage inflicted? Oh, dude. And then when he transforms, he gets an additional 100 and 100. And not only that, he gets the third and fourth time, he gets 50. I'm not sure if those keep stacking or it's just that one time. But regardless, like, the more you switch into Goku, pre-transformation and post-transformation, he gets really strong. So again, I feel like these characters are gonna overshadow like part 1, and it's the whole team. Because at least part 1, even though it was a Charlotte and all that stuff, not Charlotte, it was Kaba, Khalifa, and KO, and the 2 runner up. Like, they weren't as powerful. Like, they could still be taken out by Daima, which is already old meta. A lot of people like me, I'm running with Ultra Beast, Vegeta Blue, the transforming one, and UI Blue. I've been killing a lot of people like that. Like, let me rephrase that. That sounds really bad. I've been destroying people's units like that. I'm gonna upload some videos, and I might do a recording of me doing PvP to try to get to like 8,900. But yeah, I've been destroying people like that. So they're not that broken. So I want to see what these guys could do. So I got like 40-something thousand chronos, so I'm gonna be summoning for sure. So tomorrow's gonna be exciting. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave in the comment section what you guys think, and I should be live streaming some Legends this Wednesday. So tomorrow I'm gonna be live streaming it. So yeah, hopefully you guys could join, and see you guys then. Peace out, guys. Love you guys, Super Saiyan Gang. We're out. Peace.